think we're streaming. Checkity check. Yeah, it looks like it. Hey, welcome, future friends. Welcome, Skeleton Crew. I'm glad y'all are here. Sorry you missed the stream live. Whoops. Let's move this out of the way. Yeah, sorry you couldn't be here with us live, but that's okay. That's what these replays are for. If you want to skip forward about 3 minutes, I'm going to give everyone a second to come in, say hi, introduce themselves. Also, I'm going to be doing this every Thursday night. At this current time, it is 6 o'clock Pacific time. And I promise I'm going to do this every Thursday, and I'm going to start doing it on Sundays. I think Sunday, I don't know, ideally 11 a.m. my time, early afternoon, something like that. But that way we can get like an East Coast, Europe, even Asia, something that's more in their time zone, and then, you know, the Thursday night. So I'm hoping to do this at least twice a week. As y'all are coming in, do me a favor, say hi, introduce yourselves, tell me where you're from. New pedal, that's right. Chat, this is going to be, sorry, I'm looking for shit. This is going to be interactive. I haven't opened this thing up yet. We're going to check it out together. So, yeah, throw your questions at me. But do me a favor, while I'm getting set up, just say hi, tell me where you're from. Dracula, come here. Come here. I keep finding dog toys all over the place. Dracula, come here. Yeah, come say hi. Come say hi to your friends. Get it? Go. He's not feeling very excited today. All right. This is coming from that. Okay, good. There's my bass line. Y'all just give me about 2 minutes to get set up here, and I'm going to give you all a solid 2 minutes to roll in, get comfortable. We're going to get the show rolling in just a second. I promise. Let me check all my angles. That one's working. This one's working. We got the camera over there. Let's move this shit. In case you guys haven't noticed, we've got quite a different setup here at the studio. I'm still fine-tuning it. Last week, I was knocking shit with my elbow, breaking water bottles and stuff. So we still haven't dialed it in. This is where I'm going to stand, probably for the most part, doing the unboxing here. Yep, we got a camera right above. And if we need to, there's the full angle. Chat, do me a favor and let me know if things aren't showing up correctly or if my voice drops out. Any of that kind of stuff. I can see what you're saying over yonder. Promise. Okay, we're almost there. Here's the XLR cable that we're going to need. I think it should be plugged in. And I figured out why last week I was getting some buzz. It's this cable right here. If I like tweak it a little bit, the buzzing goes away. So I said there were gremlins. I found what it was, but I didn't fix it yet because this is a 50-foot XLR cable that runs the whole perimeter of this room and down into that hallway and into the machine room where all of the cabling and stuff is. So I found the problem. Yay. But now I need to fix it. Shit. That part's not as easy to do. Okay. I need a cable to plug in my bass. It's going to be not this one. It's going to be this one. We got the DI here. Hey, we're ready to go. All right, let's get started, y'all. First thing we're going to do is unbox this bad boy. Yeah, and we got some titles as well. Now, last week we did the unboxing with a machete. Honestly, that's how I've kind of always done my unboxings around here. But as you can see, this one came to me. Oops, let's go to this. This one came to me as is, in a box with a fox. No, my friend Chris from the Bass Channel brought this over last week. Along with a few other pedals. This comes from Zounds. So, by the way, Zounds, thank you so much for loaning us this pedal. This is where we got it. Everything I'm going to use today, you'll find links to it in the description. But all I'm trying to say is I'm not going to machete this because it's already open. I mean, at least it's out of the cardboard box, the shipping package. So let's come on over here and let's just open this bad boy up. I need to preface this by saying that I have not spent any time on this pedal. Haven't opened it up. I don't know what it looks like. I didn't even read the manual. I haven't even watched videos. I don't know what this does other than it's an Ampeg DI. I'm assuming SVT, B15, something like that, classic Ampeg sounds and whatnot. So let's just open her up, see what's in here. First thing we got is the manual. I'm probably going to need this, but you know what? I'm going to ignore it for now. I'll tell you why in a second, all right? But I'll just set this to the side, and we'll, okay, maybe a power supply went there. Uh-oh, did Chris not give me the power supply? That would make this stream very complicated. Yes, it would. Chat, if you guys got any questions, let me know. Right now, we're unboxing. Making it happen. All right. Okay, let me leave it right here. I'll go to this angle so you guys can see everything. Let's take off the hat so I'm not getting in the way. All right. So I see a preamp and an SGT. I don't know what this is, but I'm assuming if they're both off, then it's just passing signal. And with the preamp on, it's probably this stuff. And then with the SGT, I'll bet it's this. Grit. I'll bet there's like an overdrive channel or something like that on there. And you know what? I'm going to move this over here. This is how I'm monitoring the chat. Let me check. Yes, chat's working. So if you guys got anything to say to me, I can see it right there. Back to this. All right, so sorry this camera doesn't have autofocus, so I'll read these labels to you. I know you can't read those words. Input through, that's a 9-volt DC. Okay, so I have those. Thank you. I totally forgot. There's no power supply in here. Maybe Chris forgot it. Thankfully, it looks like it runs off a 9-volt. Preamp out, in addition to a through. So through is just going to send signal to your amp. The preamp out will run basically like an XLR signal, but 1/4 inch. Why would you want that? I don't know, because you need to hit an amplifier to drive a speaker. You know what? This is one of the reasons why I don't like to read the manual and stuff first. I always like to try to figure it out. It's kind of like Google's back in the day when people didn't know shit. It would take us like 10 minutes to figure out what actually happened. Somebody now, boop, oh, let me just read it on Google. Nah, you missed the point of like trying to figure out what it was. So I don't know. I kind of like to get my hands dirty first before I open up the manual. We've got an auxiliary input. Okay, this is interesting. On the sides, we've got 2 knobs that push in and out. One is the volume for the aux. There's a 1/8 inch cable here. Again, I'm sorry if you can't read this. Stereo and mono. And then this one is a cabinet. It says cabinet level. And there's a switch here for user, off, and cabinet. So I guess off is nothing. User is USB connect here, and you can put your own cabinet IRs in there, I guess, or use whichever ones are built in. And then a ground lift, an XLR out, which is what I'm going to use right now. Oh, good. My Streamlabs things are working. That's another thing. Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong button. I added a chat bot, so it's going to be pumping stuff through the chat. I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but that's a good sign. All right, so I've got 2 questions off the bat. I guess I'm assuming that these little push-pull for the volume of the cabinet on this side and the aux on this side, I'm assuming that pushing on it makes no difference. It's not like an active-passive as much as it probably is just to get something out of the way so you don't accidentally knock it. Okay, top, we went through the sides. Top features. What we got here is, like I already said, preamp, and I'm assuming that's going to turn on everything up here. SGT, I'm guessing that's going to, I'm checking to see if these twist. I'm guessing that's some sort of overdrive or whatever these 2 knobs are doing. We got bass, mid, and treble. The mid is a stacked knob, so One, I'm assuming, is going to select frequencies, and then the other one's going to be, dip or boost. We've got a volume and a compressor. Looks like volume is the top one, compression is the bottom one. I'll turn the compression all the way off for now. And actually, we'll leave the volume off too, just so we don't blow things up at the beginning. We've got a switch over here for cabinets, a 15, a 410, and an 810. That's what it's labeled on the left. And on the right, it says ABC. So I'm guessing if you load some other user IRs through the USB, I don't know. I'm assuming there's some sort of app or something like that interfaces once you plug it into a computer. But then I'll bet you can set user presets for A, B, and C on the cabinets. That's just a guess. And then Ampeg's got their ultra low, ultra high, which if I'm not lying, I always leave these both on every time I play an Ampeg. Oh, there are 3 position switches, right? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, the low one has minus, middle, and then positive. Sorry, my head's getting in the way. And then the ultra high looks like it's just a dual switch, all the way left or all the way right. And then here we've got a switch for the SVT setting or the B15, that's exactly what I figured it would be. All right, cool. So those are the features on the pedal. It's what it looks like. Let me just plug it in really quick. I need a power supply. I've got one plugged in already. All right, the moment of truth. Let's see if it works. Hey, it lights up at least. Okay, that's a good sign. Before I before I start plugging things into it, let me make sure it's muted for you guys. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't hear anything right now. Okay, and make sure the volume or the gain is down. Yeah, gain's all the way down. Okay, let's plug in this cable here. All right, that's my base signal. Input. All right, and that's what she looks like right there. And you know what? I'm going to... Give me 1 second. Hold on. Now that I'm not... Oh, whoops. Okay. Here we go. Now that I'm going to kind of leave this put, I'm going to get that out of the way. Just so it takes up a little less real estate. Maybe make it bigger if we can. All right. Sweet. Now we're just getting picky. All right, there's the pedal. And of course, as soon as I move it... Oh, no, we'll leave it like that. Okay, don't touch it. Preamp. SGT. All right. Cool. Chat, if you guys got any questions, let me know. But I'm just going to plug into this bad boy. I've got... Let me see. I've got a couple of songs here. 1, 2... All right. Okay, I got an idea here. I'm going to pick up this this Sadowski bass over here. Come on. I did a live stream with this last Thursday. I still have a song I need to record with it for the full video, so I'm going to do that today. Maybe not now, but we use this bass. Sorry, we will use this bass right now to test this thing out. You know what? Let me look over this card really quick. Let's see if there's anything I missed. Like I said, we kind of put our hands on it. No, I changed my mind. We're going to leave that there just for a moment. I want to play it first. I want to get my hands dirty, and then I want to read the manual, see what it's telling me. Chat, please let me know if the bass is too loud, too quiet, any of that kind of stuff. I'm looking for a strap. Hold on. Dracula, you see any straps around here? Strap? No? No, not this one. Okay. This one here will do. Welcome, everybody. If you're just coming in, we're having fun around here. I'm about to plug in this Sadowski Metro Express. This bass just came out. It's version 2. Apparently version 1 they had some issues with. Apparently, my microphone has some issues. It keeps running away on me. All right, let's see. We're going to be making music in just a second, folks. I promise. Okay, now hold on one second. I know there might be some buzzing, but I know how to fix it. First, I need my headphones. Hold on. There's too much stuff in here. Too many wires. I like to have my headphones under the instrument also. That way my shoulder can kind of keep it in place. Okay, yeah. So like I said, I know there's a buzz there. Yeah. Okay, let me come on over to here. And let me also get rid of this. I know, it's like we're playing musical chairs. Just moving things around. I still haven't found like my happy place where everything's got its spot and I'm not bumping into things. But we'll get there, I promise. So let's just do this. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to get a balanced volume first. I'm looking at the meters. Hey, 1, 2. Yeah, that's barely coming through. So let's get a good signal first. Okay, I'm not getting much. Am I doing something wrong? So make sure there's not like a pre or post EQ or something like that. No? Oh, wait, because the cabinet's on. Okay, so let's turn off the cabinet. Yeah, I don't hear that doing anything. Ah, hold on. We're not listening to it. Ah. My bad. Sorry. I was I have this signal running through a Kemper right now so that I can use it as a tuner and also so I can record the DI bass. So I was hearing that, and as I was tweaking things, nothing was happening, obviously, because it was a different channel. So give me 1 second of dialing the gain. Okay, all right. So this will make sense now, I promise. All right, that's on. That's the channel that I'm hearing. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is just kind of turn the preamp on and, let's just, I should Velcro these down when I do this so they're not sliding. Yeah, let me just play around with the preamp section. No cabinets. We'll go SVT first because I'm more familiar with that. No grit, whatever this is. We'll leave out the SGT and let's just see what bass, mid, treble can do. Just using the preamp. Let me make sure everything's flat on here. Yes. Tuning's not bad for having just picked the instrument up and not playing it in a week. All right, so let's play around. All right, yeah, the preamp's definitely working. Am I on passive mode? No. Okay, the compressor doesn't seem to be doing... Oh, yes, it is. I just wasn't hitting it hard enough. Okay, that's cool. We're maxed out on gain at the moment. But if you look over here, we're barely touching it. All right, so if I gain it up, I'm going to leave myself some headroom, though, because I don't want to blow out the speakers for y'all. And again, I got the chat right here. If you guys got any questions or anything, let me know. The bass boost was definitely on. I was like, gosh, it's really boomy. not bad. Bass cut. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Bass boost. Or I guess the ultra low or that deep switch. Plenty of smack, and you can see the EQ is pretty flat out. I mean, the bass was boosted a little bit. Okay, I lied. The mids were boosted too, but the top end wasn't. So that top end lift is definitely doing a lot to add some air up on top. But the treble knob is no slouch either. Ah. By the way, I'm going to, in addition to just kind of playing around with it right now, I'm also going to play some music later, which, by the way, I totally forgot to do this. So this is my first impression, right? First blood. Sorry, I should have rolled that earlier. We're still here, though. We're all good. Where's 500? I always want to cut 500. It's just kind of a nasty honk, honk, honky frequency. I don't know why. This just making me want to... Well, of course, because it's an Ampeg. I just want to play rock. Okay, so with the bass up, bass frequency, I'm going to give myself a little bit more gain. Chat, please let me know if the bass is too quiet, if my voice is too loud. I'm looking at the meters. Hey, there's my voice. There's the bass. Looks like they're pretty even to me, but let me know what you're hearing. That's fat. It's fat, I'm not going to lie. I definitely like, as with most Ampeg amps, I like the bass knob to be kind of flat or barely on, and with that ultra low or that deep switch in. Cutting out some of that 500, boosting up the top end here, but also... And also the preamp is flat on this bass. I'm going to make a quick change. I'm not going to touch any of the knobs. I'm just going to go from the SVT setting to the B15. Let's see what happens. Not going to lie, I didn't hear a difference. Okay, so maybe SGT has to be engaged or something? Ah, yeah, it does. Okay, so that's grit. Here's the... Okay, so the way this works is without the SGT on, this switch isn't doing anything. So really it's just the EQ section, I'm guessing, from an Ampeg amp, and then this turns on the preamp, and you can either choose the SVT style or the B15 style. So now let me play something identical on both settings. Let's see if we can notice a difference. Okay, the SVT is definitely hotter. Distorting the preamp. Let me pull it back. Yeah, next time I'm going to Velcro these down. I can't think of a reason why you would want that off, because sort of the whole purpose is to get that Ampeg sound. By the way, the cabs are off. Yeah, no cabinet simulators on this. The B15 is quieter, but this is so much more usable, as is kind of the case. The SVT, I don't want to say it's a one-trick pony, but that's a live amp for me. In the studio, it's just for big-ass rock and roll, and we can get that sound without having the big-ass amp. But live, refrigerator, big old tube amp, that's the way to go. In the studio, I find the B15 much more usable. As opposed to the SVT. Yeah, it's definitely hotter. Okay. I think it sounds pretty sick. I haven't done much other than set up the standard. Scoop out some 500, boost the low end a little, boost the top end, or leave the top end. That's the SVT setting. I don't know why I keep playing a blues shuffle. B15. So yeah, I mean it's quieter. Oh no, it's not. Oh, well, that's the grit knob. Yeah, that'll make it louder on both channels. Yeah, the B15 is just softer. Let's hear it on the B string. Definitely. I mean, you can dig in more with the SVT. Kind of bites a little harder too. As opposed to the B15. I'll bet you guys are hearing my microphone attacking the strings more than you are the bass. I keep checking over, glancing over at the chat. If you guys got any questions, anything you want to hear me try, because after I'm done kind of exploring it, I'm going to run through the cabinets in a second, and then I'm going to play some songs. I got 3 songs loaded up, and we're just going to jam on this thing and see what we can do. So let's turn on the cabinets now. I don't have any user ones, so we'll go with, I'm assuming these are the built-in ones. So now the cabinet simulator is turned on. It's loud. Let's go to the SVT. Let's pull down our... Okay, I'm going to start on an 810. That doesn't sound right. I haven't touched the compressor yet either. Oh no, there we go. Yeah. Oh, there's a cabinet volume knob. Okay, I was like, it got quieter once I turned on the cabinet. Doy. All right, sorry if I'm blowing up your speakers. All right, got that back. Don't want that turning red. I'm guessing red is clipping. So let me pull it up over here. Really boomy, so I'm going to turn off that deep switch. Real muddy sounding, so let's see if we can't fix that. Let's find 300. This is kind of honestly the magic frequency of rock and roll. Dial the bass back, turn the deep switch on. I know it sounds really honky, but this is like, I mean, honky like the mid-range sound. 300 though, that's where your bass is gonna live in a rock mix. Clip in a little bit. Let's play around with that overdrive. It's kind of weird having a volume and then a level and an overdrive level. Everything's turning the volume up. Not weird, but just, you know, you have to constantly change your settings, I guess. Just checking out the different pickups. Not bad. Let's go to the 410 setting. Let's turn up the meters a little bit. That's a pretty sick growling overdrive. Let's turn up the treble more. Let's turn off. Okay, so that's the bass by itself with the cabinet. Just trying to see how turning these affects the volume and the tone. A little bit of overdrive's kind of nice. Let's check out the B15 really quick on a 15-inch speaker. 15, B15. Yeah, so much quieter. I'm just making sure nothing's... That is a familiar sound. Let's beef up that 300 a little bit. Make it a little boomier. How about 700? 700 to 900 is another place I like to go to pick up that frequency, the pick attack. Looks like it's right about there. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that 750, 800. Pull it down a little bit, and also mellow the top end. Wonder if I can use it to beef up the bridge pickup a little bit. Definitely. Yeah. As opposed to the SVT. Turning off the overdrive. Or turning off the preamp, I guess. Yeah. Let's check out the compressor really quick. And by the way, the bass is totally flat. Compressor's all the way up. I'm going to go both pickups on the bass. Very even, very smooth. I'm not gonna lie, this thing's pretty damn cool. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to record a quick song on this bass because I was supposed to last week. So give me 1 second. I think this sound is what I'm gonna dial. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna play the track really quick just to make sure I've got the right settings. Give me a second here to just dial this in. Bear with me, y'all. All right, so there's the volume. Chat, do me a favor, let me know if the bass is too quiet or too loud. I like that. I'm digging that. Yeah, let's go with that for the tone. So hold on. Give me just a moment. I'm going to be sitting right over here, so I got to move all this shit out of the way. Handy box. Don't need this. There's the instructions. So definitely don't need those. That's the wrong. This is the one I want. I just got to make sure here, because I am going to record this. So hold on. Yes, Kemper DI. Oh, and it's already set. Okay, so if I play like this, we got signal. Okay, good. Excellent. All right, I'm going to play 3 or 4 songs now. By the way, I forgot to do this. It's time to play. Oh, we have fun around here, y'all. That's all I know how to do. Okay, microphone is set. Basses, here we go. All right, let's do it. Of course, I need my keyboard to press record. Hold on. Chat, if you got any questions, let me know. But I'm just going to jam this. Give me like 1 or 2 times to play it. And I'm sorry if I'm shouting into the microphone. As you can see, it's pretty far away because I just kind of don't want it in the camera. But you'll still be able to hear me. Let me tune up really quick. Not going to lie. So far, I'm impressed with the pedal. That's what an Ampeg should sound like. I typically only hear them when I'm looking at this camera now, like a festival stage. So I only know the big, huge boominess of an Ampeg, and this is giving it to me. We're on the B15 setting. I am familiar with that. I've done a lot of studio sessions with the B15. But yeah, both of these settings are kind of nailing it. So if the Ampeg sound is what you're into, this thing's definitely got it. Here we go. Let me play around with this for a second. All right, we're good. Let me press record. Oh, shit. Hold on, wait. There's a lick in here that I always forget about. This one. I always forget that, and at the end, there's a blues lick. So if I forget those, I might have to play the song twice. We'll see. I definitely want to nail it, though. Of course, I missed it on the very last note, and I wasn't recording either. Oh wait, maybe I was. Hold on, was I recording? Yes, I was recording. Okay, I'm gonna do one more on that just so I've got it, because like I said, I'm going to keep this. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna do this one more time. Warmed up. Finally he gets it. It's really shitty when you miss the very last note, isn't it? Okay, let me give me a second to turn off the signal because we're gonna play a different song and we're gonna play a different bass. Turning the DI off for you and for me. Okay, so now neither of us can hear it. All right, let's unplug this bass. Let me put it back up on the wall. And we're going to grab another one. Hold on. But which bass are we going to grab? I don't know. Give me a second here. Let's see. Where's my... Okay. We played Cliffs. You know what? Let's do some rock. But I've got an idea. I'm going to do this a little different. Instead of playing it and tweaking the knobs, I'm actually going to reamp a song from a previous session. I'm sure you guys have seen me do a lot of this here on the channel where expand layers, where you'll hear, you know, you'll see the same clips used over and over and over again. That's because whenever I record, not just here in the studio, but also live, I always take a dry channel of my bass. That way I can reamp it in the future for videos and exactly what I'm about to do right now. So I'm going to set this to loop. That way I can tweak away the knobs and not have to worry about, you know, playing at the same time. And plus we'll be able to hear it in the track, and I'll just be able to come over here and dial in the tone. So give me a 1 minute. I just got to plug a single cable in. While I do that, why don't you guys check this out? Let me just walk you through it. Starts with a hammer on from G to A. It's just like a fury of notes that kind of move at you so fast. I'm moving down the pattern by one position, and here's what it sounds like. And I'll show you one thing that's a bit different about how I'm executing these. I slid my finger up rather than normally I would be doing a hammer on there. So that right there is an ad for a course that I did several years ago. You can see I have no tattoos in it. But today and yesterday and tomorrow, I'm running a sale on all of my slap courses. They're 30 to 40% off, 30% off each one, 40% off if you buy the whole bundle. There's a link to it in the description. So let me just test this and make sure I've got it routed correctly. So hold on. If I press play here, sorry, I've done this a million times, but never on a live stream. So I just want to make sure I don't hit a button and then blow everything up or explode your eardrums. And chat, I'm still keeping an eye on you. If you got any questions, let me know. Let's turn off the track for now. And all right, hold on. Not Kemper reamp, pedal reamp. All right. We're getting signal now. Yeah, it works. I'm not gonna lie. I was really worried that it wasn't, and because I have to unbox it first, I didn't get a chance to test any of this. So good. This is awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna get to hear this performance just kind of loop itself. This is me playing an Ernie Ball. Actually, hold on. I can do it this way, can't I? Let's get rid of me. Let's keep that in there. And let's do... Yeah! Oh, we're using technology now. Okay, hold on, though. Give me a second. I got to make this pretty. I'm not liking this at all. Let's make this look like the other one. So bring it over there and then blow it up. Nice and big. Okay, so I'm going to make some tweaks over here on this amp, on this pedal, preamp, whatever the hell it is, and the audio over here should just kind of loop itself. Okay, so this is the bass on its own. No cabinets. And if the gain sucks, I'll fix it. Don't worry. I can't tell if you guys can hear that or not because the meters disappeared. So hold on, give me a second. Sorry, there we go. Okay, my bad. All of a sudden I looked at the meters and they weren't doing anything, but it was something stupid. Okay, good. You guys can hear that. Whew. Okay, we're definitely going to want some grit on this one. Pretty good scooped sound. Oh, we're still on the B15. I'm going to jump over to the SVT. That's the bass that's coming to us. That's what we're doing to it. Compressor's off. Nice. Let's pull the cabinets. Sorry. My bad. This is part of doing this live. Okay, here on the side, I've got control over the cabinet volume. Cabinet volume and the master volume. I guess you just use this one to keep it from going in the red. And then you balance it here. Jesus Christ. Okay, here's another thing. Okay, this is the second time this has happened. My bad. So, when you switch cabinets, you can see how I'm going from from C to B to A. It resets the volume. So that's something I don't like. Because twice now, I've been like, hey, I wonder what the 410 sounds like. And then it kicks you in the teeth, right? So, wherever the knob is here on the volume, again, I'm sorry, it's blurry. There's no autofocus on this camera. But if I have it set here and then I go to my next preset or this one, it's going to be like way up here until I grab it and pull it down. You know what I mean? Like it's going to remember where it's set left off, or it's going to remember it's programmed somehow. I don't know. But so that's a feature I don't like at the moment because I'm in exploratory mode and I'm flipping switches to see what they do. I guess when you're playing live, that would be the case because when you go from one to the next, you want the volumes to be where you left them last time, not accidentally hit, which I'm guessing is why these buttons have like a detent in them so that they won't do that. So let's stick with the 410. I think that one happened to sound best. Hold on. Okay, so we use that to balance. The 810 is much more boomy. '15 actually has got kind of the most scoop to it. All right, let's leave the compressor in. Yeah, definitely like the ultra low for this. It's pretty sick. All right, let me do this. Sorry, I'm going to come over here and gain it up a little bit. So now it's getting louder, but it's not going into the red here. Not bad. Yeah, that's sick. All right, so let me do this. I'm going to pull in the track now, and let's just see how it's cutting through. See how it's blending with everyone else. Turning that off. pulling the video back up. I like the 410 the most. Yo, I'm not going to lie, that's pretty sick. That's a great sounding unit. A dark low end, I'm using headphones, so maybe it would sound a little bit different using just speakers in the room, but man, that's pretty impressive. Where is that humming coming from? Hold on. Buzz. You guys hearing that too? Yep. Okay, so that was the cable. Not bad. Okay, so we heard it through the Sadowski. We heard it on an Ernie Ball, on a bongo. Let's play a cheap bass. I always like to make sure everything slides around. I always like to make sure I play a variety of instruments, a variety of styles. So we did rock. We did like some jazz fusion and jazz funk in 7. Let me grab a cheap bass. This one right here is a Squier Bronco. This was like $100 bass back when I bought it. And if you guys ever saw, years ago we were doing that ice bucket challenge where people would pour ice water on you and then you would nominate someone to do the same. And I was playing this bass when my brother dumped water on me. And it still functions, believe it or not. It just had to dry itself out. Give me a second. I got to plug my bass back in because you guys can't hear it now. This is the reamp channel, so give me a second here. Check this out. So it sounds like this in slow motion first.
The second one, the minor third, I'm using a thumb up.
Oh, really? So you're not hammering those? I can't do the up. Then we're going to thump the 7th fret of your A string. As you can see right here, my index finger never leaves. So what if I did thirds instead, major and minor thirds? I could do something like this. More slapping the bass. That's what we do around here. Okay, I think I got it plugged in correct. Let's just double check. Looks like I'm sending it signal. I like where this is going. Okay, let me just dial in a really quick tone here. We'll come over to the pedal board. I have to do one of these because I don't have my strap, and it's fine. I don't think I'm going to be here long. We did an SVT, we did a B15. Let's turn off the cab. And if you hear buzzing on this bass, it's definitely this bass. This bass is a piece of shit. Once you pour water all over it, it scratches a little bit. Compression off. Sorry, I know I'm getting in the way. let's go with this. I'm just tuning up really quick, and then I'm gonna play the song. This is, like I said, it's a Squire Bronco, and there's links to all the gear I'm using today, not just this one. Everything, you'll find links to it in the description. And when you purchase with those links, I don't know if you guys knew this, but you'll be supporting the channel at the same time, because I get a very, very, very small micro commission out of anything that you guys buy. So thank you very much. Thank you, Zounds. Thank you, everyone who's been so gracious. Yeah, that sounds sick. I'm going to turn up the gain a little bit. And let's play a song. Shall we? And again, if the volume's crazy, let me know. I'm just going to do a quick playthrough really, really fast, and let's see if I want to change anything. I always forget these are just clips. I don't have the full song on there for copyright reasons. I know I own the song, but you'd be amazed how many of my tunes get demonetized because I own the copyrights too. It's craziness. YouTube, do you know what you're doing? I don't think so. I got one more thing I want to try out. It's actually metal. We've played funk. We've played some old school soul. We did rock a second ago. I want to play with a pick, and I want to play some metal. So give me 1 second to swap out these basses. I got to have a better system for this. Actually, I do. I can put a bunch of MIDI controllers out, and then I can control the buttons. But that would be too easy. All right, so not only am I going to play metal, we're going to play it in drop C tuning. What did I do with the strap? This is a great bass for drop C tuning. This Warwick over here. Sorry, I'm just getting my strap. This bass is awesome for drop C playing. I'm probably going to try to get the Ampeg to do most of the heavy lifting. Excuse me. I said I was going to play with the pick, and now I have to grab one. This would be easier, I'm realizing now, with either a wireless mic or a lapel mic, but then every time I put on a strap or something, you can hear that going crazy. In case you haven't noticed, that's how you can tell this shit's live. Okay, we got signal. Let's pull the gain way down. This bass is quite a bit hotter, as I'm sure you can tell. I'm going to flatten out the bass and let the preamp do all the work first. And we're playing metal, so let's bring in the cabinets again. I'm doing all the preset ones. Because I don't know what the user channels are on there. They might be good, they might be bad. Who knows? I just opened it up, so. Okay, 810. Let's turn on the let's go to SVT. did I say? Drop C tuning? Probably. You guys can't see, but I'm actually plugged into that Kemper right over there. And so the way I have the routing is it goes into Kemper first. That way over here at the computer, I can record a dry signal, and then out of the Kemper, it's got a basically an unaffected output that's sending it to the DI, and that's where we're taking the XLR signal. So pretty much I can have unprocessed and then a processed signal back to back. I know you normally think dark glass for metal. These days it's all about dark glass and Dingwall, but how about Ampeg and Warwick? Still a classic combination. I know it's quiet, I'm getting there, I promise. All right, let's definitely scoop out some 500 on here. So right now I've got it dipped all the way and I'm just fishing for the right frequency. So I'm just going to chug away on this open C, and then I'm going to use the sweepable mid to find the spot where the bass kind of sounds best. Then I'll probably do this. I'll probably back it off, but I'm going to make it exaggerated at first. This is a good idea just to kind of get a feel for how the gear works. So definitely I'm too high now because I want to scoop out something in the mids. Turn on the compressor. Now I am going to give it a little bit more top end from the Warwick for no other reason than I really like it. This bass has a really sweet, all Warwicks have a really sweet, kind of like, the way I explain it is like a basketball bouncing on a gymnasium floor. You know, that like top end smack that you get? That's what these basses do best. So let me turn everything off to make sure I know which knob it is. So that's bass. Interesting, even with the preamp off, it was still passing signal and clipping, but this wasn't letting me do anything. Interesting. Okay, so I'm doing a treble lift with the Warwick. It's 100%. Sick. I'm gonna crank the volume a little bit. Over here, hell yeah! Oh, that's badass. Not quite the dark glass Dingwall sound, but very, very similar. Now, I'm also only dropping my lowest string, the C. I don't need to do the whole bass for this song. Give me a second to tune up. And let me say this as well. To anyone here, if it's your birthday today, then this is going to be for you. I think I'm going to stand right here. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you. I just had to get to the end to remember how that part goes. So this was a birthday present for my wife a few years ago. Her favorite band is August Burns Red, so I recorded the happy birthday song in the style of ABR. They have a whole bunch of Christmas songs, so it's totally their thing to do cheesy music like this. All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, that's badass, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, that's a sick tone. So we really definitely put it through its paces. I tried it out on, what did we do? We did jazz, funk, we did old school, we did rock, and then we just did some drop C metal. I'm impressed. Ampeg, you did a good job. My only gripes are that as I switch between speaker presets, the volume changes from whatever you saved it as. I'm sure that's a great feature for when you're playing live, but for now, that was shitty. I didn't like it. And also, it's pretty dark sounding, but that is characteristic of Ampeg. That's pretty much the way it goes. Y'all, thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate you. And it is the end. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, remember, all the gear that you see over here and even more, there's links in the description to every bass I used, all the cables, anything that you purchase. I'll get a very small commission. It's a very easy way you can help support what I do. So thank you. Speaking of thanks, thank you to the Skeleton Crew over here. We've got our Deadbeat Groupie, our Rody Kruger, and Tech of the Living Dead. We've got 2 more drawings coming from my friend Dave Dixon over at the Bass channel. He's drawing up still the Psycho Sound Guy and the Deadbeat Chainsaw Manager. I can't wait to see how they turn out. Speaking of which, thank you to these wonderful names over here. Again, you can join the Skeleton Crew to help support the channel. You can go buy gear. All those types of things help out. These names, y'all are the MVPs. Thank you so much. Guys, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so. I'm going to do this again on Sunday. Every Thursday, every Sunday. Thursdays at 7 p.m. Pacific. Sundays around 11 a.m. Pacific. We'll see how it ends up going. But seriously, thank you. Ampeg, thank you, Zounds. Take care, everyone. We'll see you at the next one, all right?